Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bruins ready to get this thing started and open the season. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So LSU's offense will have the football first. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed. But what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Isaac. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Tigers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Isaac. Turning it on. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play out. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but he just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that, too.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run play action. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Touchdown, Tigers! And they strike first. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UCLA Bruins offense will get the ball for the first time. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Under fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
And the Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Fires to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And back to the air on second down. Got a man, it's Isaac. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The short hands, it's Isaac. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. They're coming off an appearance in the national championship game last year, and you know they're looking to get back.
Yeah, they're motivated to take the next step. And, David, they feel like they've upgraded to several key positions this year, hoping that they can take it that one next step and win the Natty this season.
Yeah, it was one thing to get there, but, man, do you get even hungrier when you got there and you had to watch the other team celebrate? So a good chance to take out some demons, start this year off good, and maybe forget about last year's finish.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The field goal is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 35. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UMass overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Amherst, these Minutemen got to be thrilled. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Pass to Sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's Isaac. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
LSU right back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Complete on the comeback. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Card in the backfield, it's Isaac. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. On the move. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the Sticks, now back to work. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Off play action. Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-3. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Here's a heat. There he goes. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Feels the button, looking for daylight. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Oh, and they corral the ball so they avoid the turnover, but man, did they lose a chunk of yardage. Second down, he'll throw it. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
That's caught. It's Petty. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Guys, let's take a minute here and think about UCLA. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Pulls it in. It's Petway. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll try the run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Finding open areas. Off to the races. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over Appalachian State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Bruins in the hurry-up. It's a reverse. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got him, and nobody's close. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Jamison. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got his man quickly. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability.
Breaks into the open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lost to throw again. Back swinging for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skilled position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Going to the run to start this 2nd half. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Caught near the sticks, it's Jamison. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
Gonna swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll send the back in motion. On fourth down, going to the air. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The give to the single back.
Well, they're going to RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Right on the money. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. The give to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Got his man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on first and 10 from the 29. They'll go back to the ground. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. They'll test the right side.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he makes the grab in the back of the end zone, but the officials are all over it, signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Eastern Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Eagles on the scoreboard. They're up by 21 over Washington State. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Back to pass on second down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch and stride inside the 15. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Let's it fly. Touchdown, UCLA. Quick strike through the air for the score. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. Touchdown, LSU! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Aggressive, 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 man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
UCLA 13.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for room. It's Petty. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Catch in the middle. It's Petway. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got him. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the 1st. The play action fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble. Got the 1st down, looking for more. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Turning it on. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on.
This offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Running it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Petty. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Bruins will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. He's got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll leave it with him. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pulls it in. It's Petway. Oh, what a move to get room. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over, and maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
The Bruins, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Makes it past the marker. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Punts it out of the air. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. QB draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. They're working that left side. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. They're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. They believe they can run right here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man. It's Petty. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Jamison. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got room to work. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
And that just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Caught near the sidelines, will pick up a few before going out of bounds. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a big play. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return. return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. To the ground with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example.